What's up, everybody? This is MT2M, and I'm going to show you how to download and install Minecraft on a remote Ubuntu server. So, first thing you want to do is log into your remote server. SSH prod is the username, and then the IP address that's the IP address of the server. It's an Ubuntu server on my local area network. And I've set up the SSH server, which I'm not going to cover in this video. So type in the password for prod, and it tells you message of the day type stuff, how many upgrades are available and all of that crap. So next thing you want to do is get the URL for Minecraft for the jar. So just open a browser and go to the downloads, and let's see, copy link address on this download button, and that will look like, let me paste it in here. So if I do Control V, it's getting it from Amazon AWS. It's the Minecraft.jar. Oop, actually that's the wrong one. What you want to do is find the server. Set up your own Minecraft server and download this thing. So I'm going to copy the link address there, and that'll look like this. Control V. There we go. Minecraft server 1.1 or 1.10.jar and so forth. So you're just going to copy. So what I did is I right click on there, and it gives you this option. Okay, so now you want to run sudo. Oops. First of all, have a look at the directory that you're currently in. And this is just the default user folder, the home folder for prod. And so whatever the next command, wget. So I do Control Shift V, which is paste. Oops, messed up. Pretty long password. And that just downloads it into the folder that I'm just, the default is the dot, just here. And that actually retrieves the jar file and puts it. So if I do lsal, you'll see it right here. Minecraft server 1.10. whatever.jar. So I'm going to make a server or a folder called MC server, and then I'm going to copy Minecraft into that folder. Oops, cd Minecraft and cdmc there, and I'm gonna look here, and I'm gonna basically make a .sh file that has this command in it. So I copy that to the clipboard, go back to the terminal. Let's see, vim, and if you don't have any of this stuff installed like vim, if you're trying to run that, for example, if I do links, which I don't have installed, it'll say it's not installed. You can install it doing that thing. So I've already installed vim, and I'll do the name of the file, which is going to be start.sh, and I'll do, oops, you press the letter I to insert, and then you say pound, wait a minute, what's going on? Press escape, try it again. I for insert, there we go. Pound, bang, bin, bash. That means it's a bash script. And then I'm gonna Control Shift V, which is paste, and change these because this server that I'm copying it to has tons of memory and lots of processing power. So XMX is the maximum amount of memory I want to use, and I'm just actually going to change that to, I'm going to say 8 gigs, 8G. Oops. And then that's the minimum starting, doesn't matter. Dash jar is part of the Java command. Name of this file is incorrect. If you remember, what we downloaded was, no, wrong one. What we downloaded was Minecraft underscore server .1.10.2.jar. .1.10.2.jar. And then no GUI as a command line argument. And let's see, that should do it. Press escape, press colon, press X. Now, so we go /start .sh, oops, sudo /start. Oh yeah, another thing we got to do is make that executable. So if you look at the file properties on start.sh, there's no X, so nobody can really execute that. But what I can do for this demo is I can just, look into the chmod command, change mod, I forgot what chmod, what is that, man, change file mode bits, that's what that means. So anyway, get out of here, quit, Q, okay. And I'm going to do, I think it's 777, that means give everybody everything on start.sh. So now, whoops, did that wrong. I meant plus, not minus. Now, you can see that everybody can read, write, and execute. So that's the user, or owner, user, group, or crap, I forgot what those are. I'm going to have to look it up. I've been going to, let's see. Well, you can read the help file later. Quit. Now I can do start. Oh, actually the next thing you want to do is window. So what was the window command? Or screen. So you want to run the screen program. It's not installed, so we go sudo apt-get install screen. Screen is the way you want to do your Minecraft server administration, your start scripts, backup scripts, cleanup scripts, all of that stuff. You want to use the screen utility for all of that stuff. So I'll show you how that works. So once you're in screen, you want to do Control A and then C for create. And that creates a new screen, and I'll show you how this works later. So start.sh, and then the first time you run the Minecraft server, it will exit out because you have to edit this end user license agreement.txt. So the next time you look at the files in here, you'll see server.properties and the eula.txt. So you want to edit that file with vim and change, so you hit I or A for append, type in true, and then escape colon X, which will exit and write at the same time. And then you can also edit the server properties, which there's nothing there. I thought there would be more in there. So quit, oops, escape colon Q, which will quit without writing. So let's go ahead and run the server again, and I'll show you. what happens next. So these, the first time you run it after you change the license agreement setting to true, you'll get these file not found exceptions, and that's perfectly normal. It's perfectly fine. It's actually generating the world on all this part here, and then just right here in the GUI type stop. And that will send the stop command to the server. And at that point, we can do vim, what was the name of it? Server.properties. Now you can see that it set up all these default properties. I'm going to change PVP to false. So you can't edit when you're using the arrow keys in here at first. So you can either press I to start inserting. That gives you the insert mode. Another thing you can do, so press escape to get out of edit modes. If you're at the end of a line and you want to add to the end, you can press A for append, which gives you the same editing mode as I for insert. So let me escape out of that. Go down, let's see, max players 20, no big deal. I'm going to turn on the whitelist. True. And I'm going to change the MOTD. Yeah, I'm going to leave that alone so you can see what happens. So, escape, colon, X for exit and write, and then we'll start the server again. And remember, we have, this is a remote terminal into that machine on my LAN. So the IP address was 192.168.3.108, and I've already set up SSH and all of that crap. And we're using the screen command. So now if I hit Control A N for next, it'll say, it'll take me back to this thing here, and that I can exit. So what's the exit? Return to end. Screen dash list, I think. And here we have this screen here, an attached screen. So I can use the screen command again. Let me show you the options. I forgot what the include, adapt, the reattach. So -R, -RR. You want to look through here, see what your options are, but I can do like screen dash list, and that'll show you what screen processes are running. So I can say screen dash R, which means reattach. Copy that value, Control Shift copy, and then Control Shift V. There's no screen to resume. Oh, I put a dot in there. I can just type the screen command and then press Control A N for next. Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. Control A N. There we go. So Control A gives you access to the screen keyboard event capturing things. So basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to find the screen where my Minecraft server is running, because this is where you do things like stop and add people to the whitelist. So you can do like help whitelist. So you can say, you don't have to type slash. So it'd be like white list add mt to m. Stuff like that. And then you press Control A N to get to the next screen, which is this one that I just created, or was it Control A D for detach maybe? Yep. So now we're back to the main session. I know that's confusing. You can look at the screen command to become more comfortable with it and so forth. But now I have a Minecraft server running. on my network. So if I were to launch Minecraft and join that server, let me show you what that looks like. Go to multiplayer, add a new server, and this is going to be like a LAN server, whatever you want to name it, 192.168.3.108. Press done. I can see that it's online. A Minecraft server, that was the MOTD in the properties file. See, brand new world. Let me expand that for you so you can see what's going on. And so yeah, now we're attached to this Minecraft server that we just started. And you can even, you can even exit out of this session. And when you do that, server's still running because it's running under that its own separate screen inside the screen command. Normally when you exit those things, it'll shut down the server. It'll just exit all the processes that you have running. So that's why I use a screen command. That's how that works. So let me get out of here because that's not actually the world we wanted. The next thing I was going to do is install a world that I already have prepared. So I was running, so this would be like some bonus footage. Let me get out of here. I want to get the terminal. There we are. So at this point, I had a single player game on my laptop here, this laptop. .minecraft cd saves, and that's in the new world. The new world is the one I want to copy over. So I made a copy of this folder and called it world to make the next command easier. And the next command is the SSH, SCP. So to use SCP, if you don't have the identity file and RSA keys and encryption and all that setup, would be just SCP -R for recursive, the name of the file, and then where it's going. It's going to prod at IP address : world is the name of the folder, the destination file. Run that. It's going to ask me for the password on the remote machine. And that copies everything into a folder called world. And then when I SSH back in there, 192.168.3.108 password, and I do LSAL, I can see the file right there, copied at 1833. Now at this point I've got this MC server folder where the Minecraft server is actively running right now at this very minute. Take a look at this stuff. I've got the world. Now I want to stop the server and overwrite that world file. So I go screen, and there's a way to attach Control A N for next, Control A N for next. There it is. Stop. Control A N for next, Control A D for detach. So we can go CP. Wait a minute. Where am I? I'm an MC server, so I want to go CD or just so I want to copy. First, let me remove that world file. or rename it first. So it'll be like cp-r for recursive world into world.back in case you want to do that. And that'll just create another folder as a backup. And then rem-r for recursive world, and that deletes it. And then we're going to copy, go up one level, world into world. So I can just say dot. Oops, I forgot CP. And there's the world folder. That's the level that I've been playing. So now, screen -rr just, or sorry, -rr. And then Control A next, Control A next. Okay, there's all the Control A and then N for next. It just scrolls through it just loops through the active screens that I had running. And I can do up arrow to get some of the commands that I had run previously. So now my remote server, the .108 server on my local area network is running. It's running my world. Be right back. It's running the world from my single player game. So now when I go into Minecraft, go into multiplayer, expand this so you can see what's going on. LAN server, so again, look at the server properties. It's just, I mean, the default port for Minecraft is 25565. So when you add a server here, you don't include the port number. It's just the IP address of the machine. And when I join that server, boom, totally different. This is where I left off in my my game with Xroamer, which means I should also be able to get my graphics back up on fancy. So now that the server process is running on a beefier machine on my local area network instead of this laptop, which I'm also using to do the screencast software, the performance should be better. And that is how you set up a Minecraft server on a remote machine on your local area network with Ubuntu. I'm NT2M. Have fun.